Hello, and welcome back to Audio Unicorn. And I cannot believe it's been such a long time since my last video. But here is a quick preview of what I've been up to. So the last video months and months ago, and then things just turned absolutely hectic. So first of all, we have had this office completely redesigned, and as you can see, it looks all totally new and different. And I must admit, to start with, a huge change to technology as well. So new camera, new position of the desk, and this is probably take 20 of recording this video, because in all honesty, I just felt like everything I was recording was just not quite right. Should I do it a little bit better? And then I'm like, oh, okay, I just need to do it. So thank you for bearing with me. Now, second of all, huge changes here at Music Radio Creative. And actually, that's probably the biggest reason why you haven't seen a video for quite some time. So first of all, we are growing at a rapid rate. And over the past 4 months, I've taken on probably 6 or 7 new members of the team, which is fantastic news, but it's also very time demanding. And as I am the person who takes on new people and trains, it kind of has landed on me. And of course, another big change to here at Music Radio Creative is the fact that I had to change our customer service representative, and that meant taking on pretty much another full-time job on top of what I already do. So huge time demand, and it's just about now easing off, and I can start thinking about things like this, which is a passion project of mine, and I'm super thrilled to be back. So one thing that has popped up in my calendar is the fact that it has been a year. That's right, September has marked a year since Audio Unicorn has started, and I thought it's only appropriate to kind of go back in a way and review everything that has happened. So if you remember the very first episode, I said that I would like to become a fully fledged, award-winning audio producer. Now, the awards haven't quite come, but I have become a fully fledged audio producer, and to me, that is an absolute accomplishment beyond anything else. So if I look back at what has happened since September last year, now, I went from somebody who had a very basic audio production knowledge. Now, I do know what sounds good, what sounds bad, but I went from somebody who couldn't put it all together to quite confidently, I'm able to go into Adobe Audition and produce a podcast intro, add effects to vocals, make something sound a little bit better than it does. You know, I mean, I'm not like Mike. I'm never going to be like Mike, but I'm actually really proud of the fact that I have taken on a brand new skill that I did not have before. So that's absolutely fantastic. But I think the biggest progress in what I have done, and I kind of have discovered a little passion of mine in the process, is podcast production. I became totally fascinated with the sound, but not in the respect of the jingles, but actually making audio sound good, removing unwanted noises, background noises, and things like that. So I went from somebody who has never dealt with any audio like that at all, to actually actively producing shows for our customers. This all came about when, again, I had another change in team here at Music Radio Creative, and I all of a sudden ended up with something like 15 shows that I didn't have a producer for. So I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm just going to take this on and produce those shows until I'm going to find the producer. Of course, I did it all under the watchful eye of Mike, which is fantastic because he gave me one-on-one attention and showed me how to do things, how to get my workflow working, and that worked beautifully. So now I have reduced, well, I don't produce any shows regularly. My time simply does not allow me for it. I don't have time in the day to do it. But what that process enabled me to do is actually speak to our customers in the language they speak, understanding exactly what problems they have with audio production, with post-production of their podcast, and helping them solve those problems. Now, that alone, I would say that alone has contributed to the fact that over the past year, we have added over 50 new clients to our portfolio, which is fantastic. And the team is growing. I now have a team of 5 podcast producers. I've just taken on a podcast production manager as well. And that aspect of our business has grown and is growing rapidly. I would say 2020 is going to see quite a significant change to that alone. We've also introduced a video production too, and I put it all down to Audio Unicorn and the fact that I have challenged myself to learn more. So a huge passion emerged there for sure. And I think that moving forward, I was thinking, how do I best take Audio Unicorn from here? Because obviously there was a challenge of becoming the award-winning podcast producer, audio producer, which obviously didn't happen. I didn't win any awards, but I kind of take an award myself in the sense that I've done something that I'm quite proud of and I have something to show for it, which is great. So moving forward, I think I would like to really focus more on podcast audio and issues related to podcasting. That's something that I'm kind of deeply involved with. I might touch on some aspects of audio for voiceover artists and just in general voiceover artists. And I just want to bring more of me, of the things that happen in the studio here and the challenges that I face. A lot of what I do is actually business oriented, and I didn't cover any of that in previous Audio Unicorn videos. So I'm hoping to bring a little bit more of that and just give you more of an insight into who I am and what drives me, and hopefully in some way I'm going to be able to help you in the process. So if there is anything you would like to learn more of after the full year of Audio Unicorn, please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for all the wonderful support messages I have received over the past few months, including a wonderful video from one of the supporters where Mike bumped into at Podcast Movement in Florida earlier this year in August, who encouraged me hugely to be back with more Audio Unicorn videos. So thank you. I've received also multiple emails to Music Radio Creative saying, where is the next Audio Unicorn video? So here it is. I am coming back, and I'm definitely going to be producing more on a regular basis now. I feel like I have overcome that kind of block I have faced for quite some time. I know it's really strange, but I feel, especially if you follow Mike on YouTube, you will see that he has leveled up his game with video production so much. And I think that actually literally crushed me in terms of my confidence and just the ability to feel like I could do something equally good. I just felt like there is nothing I can put out that's going to be as good as what Mike does. But then I had to have a reminder that actually I'm not Mike, I'm Isabella, and I need to produce something that's quite unique to me and Audio Unicorn. So stay tuned. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.